So should we talk about Vixen?
Yeah.
About that yet? Vixen. And then what is it? She's dumb.
But busty.
Yeah, they keep bringing it up for like a show that's so women's rights, you know. Yeah. They keep bringing up that she's super hot.
Yeah.
Is that like just to show that they're like what is it? Meninist pigs? Because like the first thing they say is like, I want to call her Vixen because she's hot. And for a second, I thought they were going to go the other way, because it's like, I called her Vixen because she's like a fox. It's like, yeah, like, she moves like a fox, because, like, that's her thing. But they didn't even mention that. Nah, dude, she's just, like, super fine. You don't get to name bad guys anymore. Like, why is he going to decide? Is it like in science, like, if you discover the hero or villain, you get to name them?
I guess so.
There's like just like a scientist like hiding in a field behind like Clark Kent's house, or like when he's growing up in Smallville, just taking notes.
The Crypto Erectus is a quite peculiar specimen.
Yeah. The first comic nerd. So Vixen is a show is it showing like between shows on the CW? I know they show it online.
I have no idea where this show is other than, on the internet.
Each episode is like 4 minutes long, and...
That's hardly an episode. That's not even a show on Adult Swim.
Well, like we were talking about, when we were texting about it, I said, like, each episode is so short, it feels like it's a preview for the upcoming episode.
It's preview for the preview?
Yeah, it's like, you know how at the end of some of the longer hour-long shows, like, they'll have, like, a 2-minute preview after the credits or something big because there's so much stuff to tease?
Yeah.
It's like that, but that's the whole episode. Like, next time on Vixen, you'll never take me alive, flashing green arrow. Oh, yeah?
No, it's just Arrow. But you're wearing a green suit.
You're wearing your green, like if I had to describe you.
Arrow sounds more tough.
Are you okay? Do you need a Lawson? No, thank you. How many heroes try to do that? Like Batman does it, and then like Green Arrow copies them, or what?
I think he actually has a voice disorder.
Oh.
The Flash.
I guess all the rich people need voice disorders, huh?
Well, yeah, because they're out in the public all the time.
Yeah.
The Flash just vibrates his vocal cords. It sounds cool.
He just does it real fast.
Pretty much.
Oh. Superpowers, man.
Yeah, he does it so fast you can't even see his hand.
Does it sound like I'm behind a fan? Yes, Barry. That's what I wish there was more of. There should be like if they're gonna do these things with like the Flash and Arrow, they should have like a sitcom between it. Like all the times that they're not on missions.
They're just fucking around.
Yeah, it could just be like a knockoff Big Bang Theory, but like all the roommates are superheroes.
Instead of talking about superheroes, they do stupid.
Like it's like the superheroes like in their off time, like when they're at home.
Oh, it could be like that. Was it Robot Chicken? Like
I guess
Real World?
The Tick did that, right? When they had the Tick live action show for like a few episodes, and they would meet like at a diner, like it was Seinfeld or something.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, now I want to talk about the Tick, but that could be a different episode. All right, back to Vixen. So it's 4 episodes long. They're all like big teases because they always end on cliffhangers. Like right after someone falls off a roof or someone's about to get punched or something. Like then it like.
Well,
cuts.
Okay, we can actually go through it since there's only 4 of them.
All right.
Like after the first one, was it like the dude holding a gun, like mugging her?
Oh yeah. Well, no, the first one was like the flat where like it opened with her being chased by Green Arrow and the Flash.
Right, but then it
it
3 days before.
And what was it? She was in jail for something?
For stabbing the dude in the interview.
Oh yeah. And then so she's in jail, she gets bailed out, then she gets mugged. The dad and then that's when she finds out about her superpowered necklace, because Vixen's power is that she has a superpowered necklace that could let her have the power of the spirit of any animal that she can think of.
You, that's the end of the first episode when the muggers come out.
Oh.
And then the beginning of the next one, she kicks their asses.
Yeah, and it always does that.
I don't get what animal she turns into first, because it just looks like a big giant dude, like in the shadow.
Bigfoot.
Yes, she turned into Bigfoot.
Well, this has always bothered me ever since Beast Boy back on Teen Titans, was like, because when they went to like an alien planet, Beast Boy was able to like mimic all the alien animals he saw.
Right.
And I thought that was really cool, right? Like, I guess he has to see it to turn into it. But then I think, like, can you see a picture of it on TV or something? Or, and then, like, you can essentially turn into anything then, right? Like, how come it's only animals? Like, how come it's not, like, a specific animal or a specific person? Or how come you can't combine animals?
How do you know he can't?
Well, he needs to try then.
We need to talk to this Beast Boy.
Like, what if you could be like a gorilla with like a tail and some wings and some rollerblades
and shark teeth. Rollerblades.
You can turn into anything.
Disco gorilla.
That gorilla's got to move fast.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying there's not a fine line between what animal-based superheroes can do.
Kind of just see what they can do based on what is revealed in like one episode, kind of like.
Yeah, like you'll kind of see like a shadow of a cheetah when she starts running, or like a bird when she has to fly, or she hasn't done it. Like it's mostly been mammals, almost all mammals except birds that she's turned into, like a cheetah or a bear.
No, didn't she turn into a spider and she started walking up the wall?
Did she? I didn't see that one. That's cool.
Yeah, her foster dad was all freaking out. He's like, I need a drink. So, he's an alcoholic.
Well, it's not every day you see that. I would need a drink too.
Yeah, she did spider power. What else?
She needs to do like a snake power. I don't know what that would do. Makes you bite people.
She could squeeze people to death.
Spit acid at them.
Damn.
Well, I like the series so far because like Green Arrow and the Flash like are having conversations the whole time they're chasing her.
Yeah, because they're all buddy.
Yeah, like I guess it's from Batman Brave and the Bold. Like I like it when the superheroes have to team up and then they're just kind of snarky to each other. Like it's a living.
Or they're just like polar opposites,
It's like the Odd Couple, but solving crimes.
I was just about to say that. Like one of them's a curmudgeon, the other one's all goofy.
You take justice too seriously.
Trying to save lives, damn it.
Not with that attitude.
Whatever, man. I'm just a kid with superpowers.
You need to save your own life from that high blood pressure. Well.
So
what about Vixen herself? Like she's like
is she supposed
18?
to be a teenager?
Yeah, she's like 8. She was trying to get into college. She's young and she's dumb,
but hot.
Yeah. They don't forget that part.
Oh, we can't forget that part.
So the first thing she does is she stabs the dude. I don't care how old you are. You probably don't stab people.
She's got a temper on her.
Yeah, but you could have slapped him. Could have kicked him in the balls. Could have suplexed the dude. That would have been sick.
Well, she hadn't discovered her necklace powers yet.
And then how do you get bailed out for stabbing someone?
Yeah, that's pretty serious assault right there.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you can just immediately leave after you stab a dude through the hand.
Well, it could be misdemeanor because it's not
Or
like...
her adopted dad has some money.
Yeah. He's connected.
But then, like, so she doesn't listen to her dad, but that's fine, because, like, that's like a trope, right? That they don't get along with their parents.
Well,
or they don't have them.
Well, because she's adopted, so she's not going to listen to anybody.
So she has all this baggage, and so, but then the Flash and Green Arrow show up, and they're like, hey, are you this person? Go to hell, I'm kicking your ass. And she, like, what does she runs off first, right?
Yeah.
And then,
they're like, whoa.
So, like, they chase her down, and then they start fighting, and they're not any help, because it's not like they're trying to talk to her.
Yeah. Yeah, first they chase and fight, and then they say, whoa, we just want to talk. As she's, like, flying away.
You just shot an arrow at me. It was a talking arrow. It was an arrow of peace. Because, yeah, she, like, caught the arrow that almost hit her, like, in the face.
Yeah. I was trying to pierce the tension.
The one time it isn't one of those trick gas arrows, right?
She just breaks it like
Like,
that.
the one, like, I completely expected one of his trick arrows to go off. Like, you know how they catch it, and the bad guy's like, ha ha, I caught your arrow, and then, like, a bunch of gas comes out.
Yeah.
Or, like, when someone catches one of Batman's boomerangs and, like, electrocutes them or something.
Yeah.
Surprise! Like, I thought all his arrows could do that.
He should be that smart, but...
Well, that's something that's been fun about seeing all these different iterations of superheroes. Is, like, just imagine the dumber ones are, like, earlier in the career of that superhero.
Year one.
Like, dumb Batman is, like, early Batman.
Right.
And then, like, super ultra save the world detective Batman is, like, near the end of his run.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like the clip I showed you from, what is it, Batman Unlimited? Where Grundy crashes into him on, like, a scooter.
Oh, yeah.
Batman's all taken by surprise.
He hasn't built up those reflexes yet.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell is that? Well, I need to make a note about these assholes for next time.
Watch out for giant villains.
Like, I think that would be annoying for Batman. Like, Batman's, like, all trying to, like, read his movements, and then Grundy just, like, trips over his shoe and fucking falls on Batman.
Like, didn't see that come.
He's almost as clever as the Joker. Alright, but anyway, back to Vixen again. We bring up all these other superheroes and how goofy they are.
Well, because they're more interesting than this chick who
we know nothing about, except that she doesn't know how to listen. Like, and even when she tries to listen, like when they stopped her near the end of the 4th episode, and they're like, no, we just want to talk and, like, help you. It's like, well, no, I'm out of here.
basically like, I don't know you.
Time for this Vixen to fly.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously her name is Vixen because that's the name of the show. Like, she doesn't get a name herself.
Yeah.
That's like a point off for, like, women's rights, right? You don't even get to pick your own superhero name. And it's not like it was, like, in a paper or, like, on the news or something, like how, like, criminals get nicknamed, right?
Yeah.
It's just those goofballs named her. I don't think they have any official authority.
I kind of like how they brought in Cisco, though, from the Flash show.
That was cool. It seems like, yeah, it's like everything in the show is about the TV shows, right?
Yeah, it's all in the same universe.
So it's kind of like, wouldn't it be epic if they just had these, like, before each episode? If Arrow or The Flash was like a 42-minute show, like 2 minutes of it would be a cartoon like this.
That'd be pretty badass.
Like, they're sitting on the couch and they turn on the cartoons that are about them.
Like, I like this show.
Dude, did you see the show they made about us? Yeah, we're the voices.
Whoa.
You do have a lot of money. Alright, but hopefully Vixen gets more interesting because she has super cool moves at least. She knows how to use them.
Yeah. Even though she's barely discovering them.
Like, I don't know what part of fashion school teaches you how to use magic totems. Then you have to wonder, like, what if someone that was completely not in touch with any type of heritage of theirs, or like, you know, just didn't, like, just like a lazy person, like they're trying to like turn into like a car or a plane.
It's not working.
Vroom vroom, vroom vroom.
He's just he starts walking out slow because it feel heavy.
Form of a cloud. Animals.
Salamander?
I don't know. Yes, but that is an animal. I don't see how it's gonna help us.
Form of a sheep.
That is a nice sheep, though. And then can you just be like, if I could just be any animal, how come you can't just be like, form of a giant sheep? Still, like, maybe it's not orthodox, but you still wreck a lot of shit, right?
Godzilla sheep.
Yeah. Form of 100-foot tall sheep. With gorilla arms. And that's why real people don't get to have superpowers.
Yeah. I don't get how she's able to, like, pick the animal. And she's just, like, touching the necklace, and then, like, you see a vague apparition.
Does she have to, like, know a lot about animals? Like, what if she picked a bird that's not really good at flying after it falls?
Yeah. She thinks she's turning into cheetah, but she's really just a mountain lion and, like, can't go that fast.
Like, well, what you saw on National Geographic wasn't actually a cheetah, but rather one of several subspecies.
Always forget about the subspecies.
Form of a mountain lion. Like, all you can think of is like a cat.
Why do I feel itchy?
Watching cat videos all day. It's messing up my superpowers.
Oh. That'd be good stuff for the superhero sitcom.
Anyway, we do think Vixen is good though, right? Like, the animation is really good.
Yeah.
It's got that straight up, like, Warner Brothers animation.
The show definitely has potential.
I hope, like, I don't know if they're gonna, like, make a cartoon series about it, and, like, have a CW try to have a cartoon or something.
Yeah.
Or if they just plan on doing several miniseries about different villains and heroes from their universe. Because now it's like a legit universe, right? Pretty much. Like, because it has the Arrow, it has the Flash.
And you know what? On one of the...
And you said Supergirl is part of that universe, right?
Not really.
Or is it just by the same, like, creators?
It's the same creator, Greg Berlanti, or producer, I think.
Oh, so now it's like the Gotham of CBS?
I guess, yeah. But I was going to say, on one of the Flash episodes, they alluded to a jet pilot who had some sort of accident or something. So it could have been like a Hal Jordan character. So they might be doing a Green Lantern in the future. No one really knows.
And then we can see cheesy green lines around everything. It'd be great.
Oh man.
Alright, so that's Vixen. We're done recording. Thanks for listening to the Bystanders Podcast. subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/gamemusicforall. You can find links and show notes from today's episode at thebystanderspodcast.com. Follow us on Instagram at The Bystanders Podcast and on Twitter at TBS Podcast. And you can support the show by subscribing to us at patreon.com/GinoBoots. I come from one of the 12 moons of Gafdar! That's all I need to know. Okay, bye. I can go super fast, but only when the lights are off. I'm very shy about my superpowers.